happened in 12, but at first it started with an empty soundstage. So whatever your imagination can come up with, the set of a kitchen, a living room, or again, the welcome center from Jurassic Park, you can do it. But these stages are almost 100% soundproof, so we have a lot of control for filming to let the audience believe what they hear and what they see on screen. So next time you see a sitcom, you see the actors standing in an apartment, just know they're in a soundstage, most likely. Now on the right, we're right behind our theme park. We're getting ready for this 17th of the month, the Nintendo World attraction coming out very soon. Again, so excited about it. Team Mario, make some noise. Yoshi. Toad. I didn't hear anybody for Toad. Princess. Daisy. All right. Some of you are like, who's Daisy? By the way, on the left we have here soundstage 14. 14, that's our second largest soundstage here on the lot. If you remember back in 1982, there was a movie called The Thing, John Carpenter. We built the Antarctic lab inside of that stage there. It was so cold inside, you could actually see the breath of the actors when they were speaking their lines. And Apollo 13, directed by Ron Howard, filmed right in there. We built the mission control inside of that stage. Again, much more controlled environment to film. The scene from the first Jurassic Park, the scene where the kids were in the tree and the Vegisaur sneezed. The kid said, "Bless you." That's in 14, guys. Again, different locations. Sometimes they will film on location, like Hawaii, Costa Rica, but then they'll also film here for some scenes as well. On the right, we have Sitcom Alley, 16 going all the way down there. A lot of classic sitcoms. Some of these I used to watch as a kid myself growing up. You might recognize some of these. Silver Spoons, The Jeffersons, Facts of Life, Sabrina the Teenage Witch, Coach, Craig T. Nelson. You know, Craig T. Nelson was here a lot. He filmed here for Parenthood for 6 seasons with Peter Krause. Martin Lawrence, very talented comedian. Good Girls, Christina Hendricks, Mae Whitman, and Retta, and The Good Place. Yes, The Good Place filmed here for 4 seasons. Created by Michael Schur. If you don't know who Michael Schur is, if you watched the show The Office, he played Dwight's cousin Mose on the show. So he was the creator of The Good Place. To your left, we have one of our celebrity sightings. Wave hello to Ted. Yeah, there he is, holding a martini, very appropriate for the character. Right behind Ted, we have these bungalows that were used as dressing rooms for many stars in Hollywood during the 20s to 1950s. Doris Day, Jimmy Stewart, Rock Hudson, and Tony Curtis. Now these are production offices for writers and directors and producers right now. So Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, has done a lot of things recently. A couple of things he's been doing recently: Young Rock, which is his show on NBC, based on his true life story, and his production company is called 7 Bucks Productions, and you'll see the parking spaces right there to your left. Next to him is Monkey Paw Productions, owned by Jordan Peele, very talented comedian and horror movie director. Currently, you might know, you never know, maybe he might bounce to another genre later, but he's known for 3 movies so far. He worked with us at Universal for the movie Get Out, Us, and his new movie last summer called Nope. 5195, former office of Alfred Hitchcock over there. Former office, and he actually directed movies like Psycho, The Birds, and Vertigo. Rear Window is one of my favorite Hitchcock films. To the left, we have one of our newer sound stages here. The first show we taped here was for Hairspray Live. That starred Maddie Baglio, Jennifer Hudson, Derek Huff, Ariana Grande, Martin Short filmed in here too. We did the reboot of Will and Grace. We filmed here for America's Got Talent, World of Dance, Jennifer Lopez, their dancing reality competition show. It was really cool. But what they did for Hairspray Live, on commercial breaks, it was a live show on NBC. They would get in a golf cart in between commercials and drive over to our Metropolitan set to do the scenes outside in Baltimore, Maryland. So that was seen as Baltimore. Those were seen as New York, seen as Chicago, San Francisco. Props, we add different things to the buildings, but you've seen these more times than you might think. Rutherford Falls, Ed Helms, American Ninja Warrior. We built the obstacle course there for the LA semifinals. But we're gonna go from the concrete jungle to the actual jungle. Welcome to Skull Island. We're worked with this filmmaker on your screen, Peter Jackson, Academy Award winner.
It's the original King Kong that made me want to direct movies. I saw that movie on TV when I was about 8 or 9 years old, and I wanted to become a filmmaker. I like films that just take you away from your real life and sweep you up to the edge. Kong literally does that. I mean, you're on the ship you're sailing.
Alright everyone, adventure awaits us, so hang on to your belongings, remain seated at all times, and welcome to Skull Island. Alright, glasses on everybody. King Kong 360 3D, everybody! One of the largest 3D digital experiences in the world. Screens over 40 feet high, 180 feet wide. Now hang on to those glasses, you'll need those one more time during the tour. We'll let you know to put them back on. Here's a behind the scenes look of King Kong 360 3D. This was done by Peter Jackson and his team at Weta FX, formerly known as Weta Digital. And you've seen their work in recent movies, The Batman. Yeah, you've seen their work in that. Also Guardians of the Galaxy, Deadpool 1 and 2, Avengers Endgame, recently Wakanda Forever, and also they did the second Avatar film, The Way of Water, and they're up for 3 Academy Awards this coming Oscars. They've won at least 7 so far, so they're very, very talented. But here on your screen, behind the scenes again of King Kong 360 3D.
With a project like the studio tour, the audience is in the middle of the environment. They're looking in all directions, there's creatures coming at them, they're seeing Kong from this side and T-Rexes from the other side.
Working on a movie, we always know where the people are looking. They're looking straight ahead, they're looking at the shot that we're working on.
Here you have to take into account that people are looking in all directions.
Also, one of the things about this ride, unlike the movies that we're used to working on, there's no cuts.
Now you might have noticed during King Kong that our own tram was featured in the experience. Our trams at Universal made so many cameos throughout the years in TV shows and movies. We've been doing the studio tour here since 1964. Yeah, you can see how our trams looked back in the day too. Shows like the A-Team. There's a movie called Big Fat Liar, Amanda Bynes, Paul Giamatti, Frankie Muniz. They filmed all over here in the Universal lot. And whenever a vehicle appears on camera, we call that a picture car. So we got some famous picture cars on your left. Get those cameras ready. We have here the hot rod used in the movie American Graffiti. It was driven by Paul and Matt against Harrison Ford in that film. This was way before the Star Wars movies. It was directed by George Lucas. Back to the Future, 1 and 2, Biff's car. It's clean. It's clean now. We also have the rides from Back to the Future, but also the Flintstones vehicles. Those are golf carts. They're covered by a shell made of fiberglass there. Paul Walker, yes, the Nissan Skyline from Too Fast, Too Furious. The gyrosphere, it doesn't have the glass around it in Jurassic World, but you do see it in the movie. It was all fake glass. It was not real. It was CGI. Computer-generated imagery to avoid reflection and glare from real glass. So very effective. That tank, you don't want to take that into battle because it is made mostly out of plywood. Yeah, it's easier to move, right, when it's lighter. Plus, it's really hard these days to get a tank on Amazon. Yeah. Straight ahead, guys, we're going to see the set pieces to props in the vehicles from the first 3 Jurassic Park films. But I can't do the intro officially without this.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
On your right-hand side, we have the boat that was attacked by the Spinosaurus in the 3rd movie. On the left, you'll see the Mobile Lab that was actually dangling from a cliff in Jurassic Park, The Lost World. That stars Julianne Moore, Vince Vaughn, and Jeff Goldblum. Now, if you look closely, this is also made out of wood. Look around the windows. And we had this suspended from a crane on top of a parking structure here on the property. We filmed the scene, yeah, for that movie. Now, we have our dinosaurs around here. I don't know where they are. Oh, wait. We have some trees out here. These trees in the front are fake trees. They're made out of styrofoam and chicken wire. We make our sets inside of our stages to look like a rainforest, yeah? So you'll believe we're outside in a more controlled environment. We have a lot of weather, too, in Jurassic Park movies. We like to make it rain because we like to raise the stakes in the scene, right? It makes things more dramatic. But we don't have control over the weather, so we need it on cue right when we need it, right? So we're going to head over to Old Mexico. We're going to show you how to do that. It's really nice today. That might change. We'll see. Okay, perfect. We got thunder, we got lightning. Our driver just closed his window. It's not good sign. All right, everyone, do you want a little bit of rain or a lot of rain? Oh, okay. Mixed answers. Oh, look at that. Okay, it's raining on your left. So this is how we do rain in movies. We use sprinklers, but you'll never see them because they're so above the camera. You just let the water fall down naturally. The rain is much larger here, so we make the raindrops bigger so they can appear better on camera. It's really hard to film a nature rainstorm. A good example when you're watching a football game and it's raining. Even when you hear the announcer saying it's raining, you don't see it on TV that well, right? Uh-oh. Guys, not good. We got a flash flood. Watch out! And I mentioned it earlier, that same flash flood scene in the movie. Again, big fat liar. Right here. This is Paul Giamatti.
You can't outrun the wolf, kid! Yeah, we'll see about that.
Sequence herself without a stunt double. Yeah, she got just hit over to the side with the water. To the left and right, this other section of Old Mexico, Nacho Libre, Jack Black. The Three Amigos, Chevy Chase, Steve Martin, and Martin Short. And back in the 90s, Escapades, Janet Jackson filmed her music video in Old Mexico. We're crossing the border now from there to welcome to 6 Points, Texas. Yeah, this is our Western set. This is one of the oldest sets here on the Universal lot. We got our VIPs on here, right? Hello. By the way, we've been filming here for a lot of productions recently. We did this show here called Killing It with Craig Robinson. That's on Peacock. You might know him from The Office. We also filmed here for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood with Brad Pitt, Leo DiCaprio. Films like Saving Mr. Banks, Colin Farrell. Also The Call of the Wild with Harrison Ford film scenes out here. So very versatile, even though they're just westerns. Sets. These are just facades, by the way. There's nothing on the inside of these buildings. They're just false fronts. And you'll see my co-host Jimmy Fallon also using these sets.
Big enough for the both of us, Jimmy.
And we even added dirt to the road to make this look like a more authentic western town.
Now look here. Nice folks in this tram don't want no trouble.
Now on the left, we got some more sound stages up ahead. We got the sound stage number 30. We're currently filming there for the hit singing competition show The Voice. Finished season 22. Yes, really cool. To the left here is Park Lake. We've been filming here for movies like Creature from the Black Lagoon. That's one of our original monster films that filmed over there. There was a show called McHale's Navy using miniature boats. So this was seen as the entire Pacific Ocean in that show. Now we are about the halfway mark of our studio tour. Just want to give a quick reminder, if you need any guest assistance, please use the red emergency cord above your heads. And also please remain seated at all times. We're going to take you to Little Europe next, where we can go to any major country we want. France, Germany, Spain, and stay in the same place. All we do is just change the languages on the signs. We'll add flags to the sets, and just from what's inside the frame, you think we're in that country. If you've seen City Slickers with Billy Crystal, the running of the bull scene was done right here. Anne Hathaway, the parade scene in the movie Princess Diaries, Royal Engagement. This was seen as Genovia in that scene. Looks familiar, right? Back in the 30s, All Quiet on the Western Front won us our first Academy Award for Best Picture in that year. Seen as France and Germany in the same film. We did a Geico commercial years back. The Running of the Bulldogs, you remember that? Yeah, same here. And this was also seen as the afterlife in The Good Place. That stars, again, Ted Danson and Kristen Bell.
You, Eleanor Shellstrop, are dead.
Cool.
This location, the afterlife, come on. I have never ever seen this. You're in the good place.
I'm not supposed to be here. I can't risk going to the bad place.
Well, maybe it's not all that bad.
How can I help you?
What is the bad place like?
Well, it doesn't sound awesome.
We're passing by the Court of Miracles on the right side. The original Hunchback of Notre Dame. Lon Chaney Sr. film right there since, their early 20s. Really awesome. These, all this area here is where the monsters started, like Frankenstein, Dracula, the Invisible Man, the Wolfman, the original Mummy, 1932 with Boris Karloff. So those monster films, they put us on the map as being a major player in Hollywood during that time, against other studios too, like Warner Brothers, Paramount Studios as well. Frankenstein, 1931, and here's a cool fact, the movie Dracula, 1931, came out on Valentine's Day, which is coming up soon, next major holiday. Straight ahead, folks, we're going to head into an actual soundstage now. So this is number 50. We call this a hot set. Everything is ready to go. Dressed, everything is decorated. Now, they are going to do production here for an action scene, but they have some camera equipment here. The crew, they're on break right now. But this was used for the show Bones. One of their episodes, Bones on the Blue Line. David Boreanaz and Emily Deschanel.
You alright?
That's interesting. Just a slight tremor. Nothing at all to worry about. Oh, whoa. Hold on. This might be the big one. Uh-oh, car 3. Watch out there. earthquake. The big one and 8.3 earthquake on the Richter scale. Now some of these parts are back in part 3 and 4 especially. You can see everything going back. It's all resetting. It takes less than a minute for all that to go back to its original position. Same mechanical effects used in the episode of Bones. Take a look right here on your monitor.
What's going on?
After all that shaking, I think it's time to just kick back, relax. We go to the beach from time to time. I think you guys are cool enough. You're cool enough. We're going to Amity Island. Let's do it. This place was attacked by a shark recently, but don't worry. We caught the shark. If you don't believe me, the shark is right there to your right-hand side. Yep. Guess who caught it? Me. Yep, last Tuesday. It was a struggle. We have our police crew out there in the water. They're just gonna double check just to make sure it's safe. I hope it's safe. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Guys, I think we better hide. Better place, what better place than behind these tanks of gasoline? Right behind there is a barrel with bait in it. Let's see if he takes the bait. I think he did. There's something out there for sure. Everyone please remain seated as we approach the dock. Is Bruce, the mechanical shark, very much like the one for the movie Jaws. That came out in 1975, and this attraction we've had since that movie, a year after the movie, 1976, and is considered one of the most successful movies of all time, directed by Steven Spielberg. But during the time when they were filming Jaws, there was an issue with the shark. It didn't work. It sunk to the bottom of the Atlantic, and it made them go 100 days past schedule. Take a look at this.
That's a much relying shark. The shark was frustrated. It didn't really work all the time. It didn't work hardly at all.
Wherever you were on the island, you could hear the radio waves. They were always saying, the shark is not working. Repeat, the shark is not working.
We just waited around. We just waited and waited and waited. The shark worked well enough for a while there, and it was all time. So I really owe the shark a lot.
It's very creative in making you believe there's a shark out there. Watch the movie again. You might notice you don't technically see the shark until about 40 minutes into the movie. But you still believe it's out there because you see the fin, the water, a wide shot of the ocean, and you hear the music start to swell, and then your imagination just fills in those gaps. So they took advantage of using your imagination because, again, they didn't have much footage of the shark itself. Became, again, one of the most successful movies and became the first summer blockbuster. That's why we have a lot of big budget movies still coming out during that time of the year, back to back to back. By the way, on the right-hand side, coming up, we're passing by one of our two-story practical sets. That's our chicken ranch, used in the movie Shout with John Travolta years back. Ghost Whisperer with Jennifer Love Hewitt. And you can film inside and outside of that house. It was once located at Soundstage 12, too. To the left, we got Colonial Street. That's also Wisteria Lane for the Desperate Housewives that filmed there. For 8 seasons on the network ABC.
Everyone in suburbia can appreciate.
And the show Never Have I Ever with Mindy Kaling filmed there. That's on Netflix, and they've been filming for 4 seasons of that show, too. Some of these you might recognize, like The Burbs with Tom Hanks and Carrie Fisher. Music videos, Nellyville. Forgot About Dre. All-Star, Smash Mouth. That was originally the theme song to a movie called Mystery Man with Ben Stiller, and then years later became the theme song to Shrek. Hey now, right through these trees. We did a scene for the movie Bird Box with Sandra Bullock, where she was running through the woods blindfolded. So if you frame it again just right, all you see is trees, but you'll never know there is a paved road right behind the camera for that few seconds of that sequence there. We're going to show you another set of picture cars. Again, any vehicle that appears on camera, we call that a picture car. It could be a bus, it could be a motorcycle, a boat. And you can't feature cars again without Fast and Furious. If you're fans of Mr. Bean, we got the green Mini Coupe from Mr. Bean's Holiday. The black Charger in the front from Fast and Furious, Dominic Toretto. And I got the Camaro, the yellow car in the back, Bumblebee. Parked right next to a Decepticon called Barricade. Now there is a car driven by Marion Crane. You might know that name from the movie Psycho. Yeah, she was on her way to the Bates Motel. Welcome. Anyone here from out of town? We got 12 vacancies just for you. Anyone?
We all go.
Someone raise their hand. Now, if you haven't seen this movie Psycho, I highly recommend it. It has one of the most iconic scenes in the history of cinema. The shower scene with Janet Leigh. And they filmed it right here at Universal Studios. They used chocolate syrup as blood, and it's very convincing when you're on using black and white film. Now we're heading up the hill. This is Mother's house. The original house, too, from the movie. Second floor is Mother. She's up there. But guess who's downstairs? It's Norman Bates. He's here, guys. Yeah, you want to take some photos? I'm not sure if he's in the mood. Let's see. Hi, Norman. How are you today? Good to see you, too. I don't mean... Okay, he's not in the mood. Let's get out of here. I don't think he ever is. Don't give him eye contact. Car 4, don't do it. Car 4, you're still taking videos. Guys, right next door, one of the most colossal sets on the Universal lot. Welcome to the set from the movie War of the Worlds. Director Steven Spielberg, starring Tom Cruise, Dakota Fanning. You're looking at a real airplane, 747 Boeing. Production designer for this was Rick Carter, and here he is along with Steven Spielberg to explain how this entire set was designed.
The airplane crash site set is a perfect example of a set that is all designed around the vision that Steven had.
When we first began to sit down to talk about War of the Worlds, I thought, what if the 747 goes down right in a big neighborhood? Because it's just something you don't see.
You're doing good. You're doing good. Keep your eyes on me. Listen, man. Listen, I want you to close your eyes, okay? Now closed. Robbie, get in. Get in.
Now we are about 15 minutes away from the end of the tour before we head back to the theme park. Just want to give a quick reminder again, if you need any guest assistance, please use the red emergency cord above your heads, but also remain seated. Now we're going to be taking you down to our newest addition to the studio tour. Welcome to Jupiter's Claim from the movie Nope, directed and written by Jordan Peele. Going to tell you a little bit more about it is Jordan Peele.
Movie magic only happens when a team of collaborators, often in the hundreds, work together to take an impossible notion and bring it to life. This is Jupiter's Claim, a nostalgic, small-time Southern California amusement park owned by former child star Ricky Juke Park. Over there, look into the winking well and have your picture taken just like the kids in that old 90s movie Kid Sheriff. That's what this whole place is loosely based on. Remember that one? No? Why? A little further down, you can see the brand new Star Lasso experience. Built to showcase an unbelievable new live show. It's not looking so live anymore. Anyway, behind this Hollywood fantasy, gold rush frontier town, lies a sinister secret. It is smack dab in the center of a UFO hotspot. Welcome to the world of new.
These are the sets from the movie Nova. They actually filmed in the area of Santa Clarita. Dismantled the sets and rebuilt them here on the studio lot and opened it the same day the movie released, back in July the 22nd. Still a chance to see it on Peacock until March the 17th. Alright everyone, you're going to need those 3D glasses next. Don't put them on yet though, we'll let you know when. But we're going to head into Sullivan Truck Repair Shop, but it's actually a street racer hangout spot. Yeah, we're going to put you in a Fast and Furious movie, guys. Get ready. Now, there's a witness on board who witnessed a crime, but Owen Shaw saw the witness, yeah. Yeah, Owen Shaw's the bad guy, but we're going to keep the witness safe. We got some pretty cool vehicles in here on your left. Now, I have a friend in here. His name is Roman Pierce. Is he here? Roman?
Hey, yo! It just got here. All right, I got it. Well, listen, hello, beautiful people, particularly you right there missing the third row.
All right, everyone, we're going to head next door. There's a party happening right now. We're just going to join it, just blend in.
This is what we're doing. This is the race day after party, and where the other?
Roman Pierce, FBI, don't move. Him? That's right, party's over.
You know how long I took to iron this shirt, man? I'm not.
You're under arrest right now.
Ladies, just back up a little bit. I got you. It's lightweight. First of all, I don't work for you.
Oh, really? Well, tell me, Roman, who do you work for?
We don't work for nobody. Cop, I suggest you clear out of here, otherwise we can't guarantee your safety.
Guarantee my safety? I'm the one holding the gun.
Yeah, but mine's a whole lot bigger than yours. Hobbs, escort this novice out. Let's go, Cookie Puss.
You got an ugly suit on, man. It's cheap.
Somebody out there really pissed off Shaw. It's gonna get ugly fast.
Yeah, don't worry. Lucky for you, our whole family will protect you.
Are you kidding me, Roman? You didn't shut off your phone, bro?
I gotta call you back. I'm in the middle of this.
See what I'm talking about?
Call you back.
Man.
It was on vibrate.
Shaw traced us. Hobbs can't hold him forever. Letty, Roman, we're up. Driver, move that vehicle.
It's about to get real interesting. My Mona Lisa's all warmed up right next door.
Roman, grab your truck. I need you and Letty ready to roll.
Okay, very important. Make sure you now put on those 3D glasses. It's time for those glasses. All right, we're gonna head next door, where hopefully Owen Shaw doesn't find us. Oh boy, I hear something out there. What's going on?
Which one of you is the witness? Speak now or you won't get fried!
This is our turn.
attraction! Everybody hold on!
Yeah, we made it back, everybody. That was Fast and the Furious Supercharged.
You protected the witness and you can resume breathing.
You know it's crazy out there. You guys drive hard. Respect.
My Mona Lisa got messed up a little bit, but it's all good. We got through it. Y'all held us down. Appreciate it.
They say the bigger the family, the stronger it is. You guys did good out there. And you're welcome to join our crew anytime.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are nearing the end of our tour, but let's give a big round of applause again to our amazing driver right here, Titus, for driving us around the studio a lot. Also, to get the most out of your visit with us, you can download the official Universal Studios Hollywood app. On there is our wait times and show times, up-to-the-minute park information, show times for Waterworld. You can also check to confirm when we close tonight, 7 p.m. Also, if you'd like to purchase any NBC Universal movies or TV shows you've seen on the tour today, you can visit uphe.com, or you can ask at any retail store as well. Don't forget to check out one of our newest attractions in the park, The Secret Life of Pets. And also, again, this coming 17th, the official opening of Nintendo World. By the way, guys, I didn't forget Team Luigi. You thought I forgot Team Luigi? It's because I did. But I remembered. So Team Luigi, shout out to you guys too. Enjoy the rest of your day here, guys, at Universal Studios Hollywood, the entertainment capital of LA. Have a good rest of the day, everybody. Welcome back. Take care, guys.